Decline! Love me a Krenko. Horn Beetle, Treetop, Big Fin. Like Big Fin, Horn Beetle are both like what I would consider after this, I think. I do like Snare Spinner, but I think that has more of a chance of wheeling than either of these two. Crink. Sarah. Huh. Witness Protection, make your move. I don't really want to be in Boros in this set, but I'm still going to take the most powerful card, I think. I like Panda, Witness, Burglar Rat. Those are all fine. Make your move is a fine removal spell as well. Alicia and Curve. Ugh. Gross. Alright, no parts of me like where this pack is going. Thanks, I hate it. Soul Caller's fine. Fire Spitter Whelp is okay. I think I'm going to take it here over Colonies, Sky Mage, Soul Caller, and Firebrand in this. And the Amulet. I will wish I had the Amulet if I get past, like, a... Kitty. 9 lives Kitty. Indrik is fine. Squad Rallier's good with a Boros deck or a black-white deck often. Why is none of this exciting? I think quick drafters play only against other quick drafters, but don't quote me on that. I'm not absolutely certain. I don't know. The Squad Rallier's fine. Claws Out works with Krenko. But if Krenko works at all, you're just winning anyway. Evolving Wilds, Snare Spinner, Make Your Move, and Fire Spitter Whelp. I think we want the Evolving Wilds or the Snare Spinner. I don't think white has been open enough. Like, I do like Make Your Move as a removal spell. It's pretty good. But I think we just want to take the Snare Spinner and, like, solidify into whatever we're in. Ugh. I mean, Fire Spitter Whelps get better in multiples, I guess. Oh, look, it's another dragon. Haha. The borders aren't awful because we have some creatures with evasion that can get in and then play this for a 4/3, and it's a goblin for Krenko. I think I'd prefer the Sure Strike to that. I think this is fine, but not great. I really don't know where I'm supposed to be as like a... I think I'm supposed to be in red, but I don't know about the secondary color. I think I'm just going to take a Sure Strike for now. Okay, Evolving Wilds over Campus Guide? I don't mind Inspiring Paladin, which I also passed last turn. Or the last pack, but, I'm gonna take the Campus Guide. I don't have that many 2-drops yet, and that's actually important. Alright, Flight, Archer, Caves, and Dwynens. If I were guaranteed, like, if I were seeing other white, I would take the Fleeting Flight here. Like, I would just slam that. But given that I'm not really seeing other white, like, the Heir Apparent doesn't count, like, the Firebrand Archer is actually tempting here, and so is the Dwynens. I'm gonna take this just in case, though, because the Sarah is the strongest of the cards that I have. 2 damage to each creature without flying. That sucks with Krenko. But it works with Fire Spitter Whelps and Sarah Angels. And if opponent gets off to a really fast start, Seismic Rupture is not bad. That said, I could just take an Ambush Wolf, because the green does seem to be more open. The Witness Protection's interesting here, but I would also want the Swiftwater Cliffs at that same time. I'm gonna take this for now. Maybe there just wasn't good white in this. Barrier's not awful in this deck because we do have a lot of flyers, so it can hold the ground while we get it in the air. Jeez. I do love Zula, sure. But I haven't seen any black. Freaking yikes. Well, I can play that. That's an early drop. Burst Lightning, too? Darn. I really want that Burst Lightning. This deck needs help. Okay, these two are good. Maybe we take the first Dazzling Angel or the first Helpful Hunter, just because it synergizes with a lot more things. That gives us 3 angels in case we get past a Valkyrie. Well, I do love Helpful Hunter. And it also means that the Seismic Rush might actually be run. Like, it might kill some of our shit. But so there'll be times where it's bad, but there'll also be times where we just need to not be overrun and get in with flyers. But yeah, Phil Blue, thank you so much for letting us all know. Okay, so yeah, there is a... Speak of the devil. Hi. So, there is a draft token in the shop, as Field Blue was kind enough to point out. So go get it. It is discounted. We are going to go grab it in a minute. Yay. Huh. I could take the Winds card or the Angel here. I think I'm just going to take the other Angel. I really like this Angel. And again, more Angels, more better right now. Might be able to wheel one of the Evolving Wilds or the Winds card or the Heraldic. Oh, I love Cathar Commando in this. Nice. I also love Empyrean Eagle, and if I could... I got the Campus Guide, so I could technically splash it. I think that's probably incorrect, but it is really tempting. So really good blue cards here, the Big Fin and the Eagle. But I think I'm going to take the Cathar Commando. There's a lot of artifacts and enchantments that I would like to blow up. Gorehorn's not a bad top end here, but we have the Sarah Angel and a couple of things here, so I'm just gonna do the Fleeting Flight. Okay, Goldvein pick, Etherize, wow. I don't think you can win collector boxes from it at all. You can only win play boosters. Play booster boxes, I think. Or unless I'm making that up from... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll take a pick. It's good on the flyers, I guess. There's the Evolving Wilds. I do like Brazen Scourge okay. It's not at its best in this deck, though. I think I just want my mana to be better. Other Sure Strike's fine. If I have to run Incinerating Blast, I will. Maybe I should have tried to splash the Empyrean Eagle. Just because... No, but I really want that Commando. That's... Yeah, it's a 2-drop, and it's a good one. Nice, the Crag came back too. Our menace, great. Okay. Goblin Surprise with Krenko. I do like Resolute Reinforcements. I think we could probably get a Goblin Surprise maybe a little later. It's the second Zula, sure. I would have liked a removal spell in this. That would be good, but oh well. I'll take the reinforcements. It's an earlier play. Oh, hello. Gosh, I wish this Felidar would also work, but Balmor would have been great if it'd be... I had seen some red-blue going around, but oh, nice. Second Valkyrie is beautiful. This barrier may not actually make it in the deck. Sure, squad. Fine. You know what would be awesome? A Youthful Valkyrie. I'm not sure, Alex. We'll see. Okay. Another Valkyrie would be nutty. Removal would be good. Okay. So Claws Out with the flyers is actually not awful. I don't mind a Crystal Barricade sometimes in this because, again, it holds the ground a little bit and it blanks the red and the green removal, like Felling Blow. I think Claws Out might steal us some games, especially with the Fire Spitters and the Flyers. So I'm going to take the Claws Out here, even though we don't have cats to make it cheaper. Wow, that's a lot of good green. Okay, I'm gonna take the... those are cats that do make the claws cheaper. There's also the Goblin Surprise, which is good with the Krenko. I think I want the Goblin Surprise. I think it's more important. It is also a mass pump that could get our flyers in. And it works with the Krenko. So, oh, okay, we just take another Prideful. Rogue's Passage is interesting as well. Involuntary Employment would just be a win card by, like, stealing something. I don't really need another creature, but it is a cat that helps with the claws out, and it holds the ground. The Rogue's Passage is really tempting. Is there any way I'm playing an Armasaur guide? I don't think so. I'm taking somebody's elves. Wow, that's a really late Balmor. I love Felidar Savior. So the Paladin might get run because we have the Savior as well. Uncommon for Vault Progress there. Okay. I didn't expect the red not to be open. That was the weird part. We got tons of white in the end. I was expecting the white not to be open, but the red ended up being what wasn't open. This looks like a fun deck. I definitely think we're still supposed to run the campus guide because I actually don't have that many 2-drops, and it can make sure that we hit our land drops in best of 1, which is really important. Additionally, Krenko's awkward because almost everything in our deck is, and Krenko and Kellen are a little awkward because almost everything in our deck is white, and having double red versus double red here, right? Important. So I think the Seismic probably does come out, although most of our stuff doesn't die to it. That's on the ground, like the Savior, the Squad Rallier, the Paladin. Well, no, I shouldn't say most. Half of our stuff that's on the ground doesn't die to it. But I feel like this is still a good card, and I want to try it out with this particular deck. Because I don't mind losing the Prideful Parents or the Commando or this Consacta Destroyer or these two. Like, that's fine. What I'm sad about is my, like, lack of removal. That's what I'm really sad about. I think this deck would be very good with some more removal. I think it's fine. Like, it's got some definite win cons. In the terms of the flying, and just like the 2 Valkyries plus like a bunch of other angels is pretty sweet. Yeah, cutting that down is going to be a pain.
1 week later.
This one also has a couple Valkyries, but it also has Krenko, apparently. What it doesn't have is a lot of removal. I remember this one. We got a couple Make Your Moves. We got a Seismic Rupture for, like, if we have a lot of flyers and they don't, and they have a lot of things on the ground. And it just has a lot of flyers. Let's cut this down. That's going to be difficult. Almost wants to be mono white. So the Seismic Rupture is a non-bow with the Krenko, but apart from that, it's pretty good. We do have some things that die to it, but the majority of our things are flying. So this seems like an okay thing to do. It might be a dead card in our hands sometimes. I just have to decide whether I'm supposed to do the other stuff too. I liked the Claws out just because we can get there with the flyers a little bit more easily. With +2/+2 until end of turn across the board for flyers. It would be nice with the, you know, the Krenko going wide too, but we don't really go wide other than Krenko. So, it's more to make the flyers a little taller. I don't know. I don't want to cut stuff. I wish we had better removal. The Sure Strikes are fine, but, like, they're not really where I want to be with this. I think I want to keep the Canvas Guide just because the more 2-drops I have, the better. And also, the more I hit my mana. The thing is, this deck is majority white, and to have double red may be a little bit difficult with the Krenko. The removals are very bad. We couldn't find removal. That was our one huge problem, is that the best removals that we could find was 2 Make Your Move and a stupid Incinerating Blast. So, we just didn't find any. So we had to go for tricks instead. Like, I don't really like the Fire Spitter Whelps here. So I think I might cut Claws out, Seismic Rupture. We'll go with Goblin Surprise because it does the +2 to the flyers, which is all we need anyway. And then Goblin Surprise also synergizes with Kranko better. Then we run like Prideful Parent over Fire Spitter Whelp here. Maybe both of them. They do get better in multiples, but I still don't think they're good enough. The 4-drop, I'd love to cut a 4-drop, but my 4-drops are all really good, so I don't think I can. I think I'd rather ditch the pick than the other stuff. I'm thinking about the 16 lands. It was so many 4-drops, though, and a couple 5-drops. It shouldn't be the case that I should... But, like, this format has been so mean as far as flooding that I feel like maybe I'm supposed to cut it. I'm not gonna cut it down. I'm gonna keep the... Well, maybe cut 1. And then I'm gonna cut... If I'm doing that, then I think I'm cutting this. Because although this can help me win a late game, if I'm cutting a land, I'm gonna have fewer things to just put into this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but this can count as a creature. I think we cut the Rallier if we cut the land. If we don't cut the land, then I think we keep the Rallier in and cut, like, a Fire Spitter Whelp. Okay, so this is 10 sources of white and 8 sources of red. Yeah, we can sure strike their thing to make your move their thing. That'll be great. Alright, let's go for this. And then, cry when it doesn't work. Yay! Okay. Here we go. Okay. Howdy. Maybe they're just saying, like, I hope it's a good game, but to me that's always rude, so... Okay, I need a 4th land. Thank you. Much obliged. So this isn't going to prevent the damage, but it is going to put a +1/+1 counter on it, so it will survive. Well, Jesus. Son of a bitch. God damn it. That's so stupid. Ugh, God, I hate this. Alright, well, at least I get to kill Chandra. I was trying to figure out whether Sure Strike would be better on the attack here with like attacking with a 1/1. Either I get in for 1 extra damage because I'm not blocking Sarah on the Thespian, so... And blocking the Thespian seems bad because it gives them a card. Rather, Surveil. But I think we're good here because both of these are lethal next turn. Okay, we're good. Yeah, they have a whole acting troupe. Phew. They're playing a Pharaoh! I don't know, sorry. I don't know. Ah. Howdy! So we campus guide on this, and we do put a white source on top. Ew. Zool. Zool. Actually, we don't now, because we got the 4th land. Only Zool. Do I need a second white for anything? No, except for Sarah Angel, and I think we can maybe get there anyway, so let's decline this. Okay. Not a zombie goblin, so there is that. I'm actually going to block here because we have the angel. I hope they can't get it back this turn. Good. Juggles. If they don't have removal, I really want this Krenko. I think I can take the 5. Discard this. No, don't touch. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Okay, yeah. When Krenko lives, we're good. We're good. Okay. Fetch a red source, play the Kellen. I don't really like this hand as an opener. I need to draw both lands and this is close. I'm gonna try this though, I think. We're gonna get Alicia'd. Not a land. Not a land! Okay. Now I wish I hadn't played out the land, but okay. I wanted to do it so I could have that and this. Too bad I can't play the Resolute, but that's okay. Those aren't actually that useful here. Removing them is good because we actually want a 4th land anyway. I cannot protect against that with the Divine Resilience or the Fleeting Flight, but I can use Make Your Move to kill that. I need an untapped land, please. Wrong order! Wrong sequence! Sigh. This and then this. Oh well. Alright, I need an untapped land for the Angel of Finality here, I think. They probably sacrificed their Campus Guide to draw a card to the amulet here, I think. Yes, please, 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 please give me untapped land. Untapped land. Ah, bugger. Would have been so perfect. Why? It would have been so good. Now I think we can lose this game. If we'd drawn a land there, I think we probably would be very much favored to win. Now it's still anyone's game. I assume that there's a Wrath in my future or something like that? Not sure. Or just a kill spell? Okay.
Hello there.
Alright, we had so many ways to win that game. Alright. I could just kill the 4/4 with the destroy artifact enchantment or creature power 4 or greater. I could do... Yeah, that was gross. Okay. Alright, so since I don't have a 2-drop, I'm gonna play Kellen out first, and then Windsguard Crag. Most likely. Yeah, flying is really good. I'm gonna use my mana appropriately here. And not exile something prior to. Alright, let's see what they do here. I don't think we use... Well... Actually... Yeah, we do. Let's +1/+1 counter on stuff. Which gives it first strike. Because of the Paladin on my turn. Trailblazer can gain double strike. I'm not going to put it on the Trailblazer. They already want that dead. Just in case of a Wrath. Yeah, it doesn't give Hexproof, but does give Indestructible. To all my creatures. Oh wait, no, it's 4. It's 4. Never mind. To do all creatures. So I can save 1, namely the Kellen, which will be lethal. Okay, it won't matter. Yeah, okay. Sorry, OP. That went well. Alright, I don't think I can throw it away, but it's really not an exciting hand. Alright. Oh, that's annoying. Ooh. Well, that's a problem. Alright. I suspected they had something like that. There's nothing I can do about that, so we only attacked with the 1. Land. Okay. Yes, of course I can sure strike something and then kill it with make your move, but I don't think we're supposed to do that yet. Eight lands out of our 16. Sure. Decline! No, we just hope they don't find him anytime soon. That's the problem. No, I can be a little patient here. They may have another Luminous, but, we're going for this. And ending the turn. A target! Actually, if they -1, -0 this, that'd be hilarious. Alright. Another target! Okay, that's annoying. But okay. Thin deck. Wait, I should have played that prior. I forgot about this one. I'm just being silly now. But unless they gain life this turn, I think I win. It depends what they have in hand. No, okay, they get another flyer. Never mind. We don't win. Just yet. Block kill. Or hold the sure strike. No blocks. Jesus Christ on a stick. Are there any 1-mana blue bounces? Okay. I just know of the, like, -1, -0, which doesn't do the sure strike, so... Yeah, claws out, got cut. Just because I don't think... I mean, it got cut because, Goblin Surprise does the same thing. +2/+0 is enough for us, and it also synergizes better with Krenko, and it's cheaper, and it doesn't require double white, so... Why is that all the way over there? Hold on. Oh, that's what's going on. That's weird. Oh, no red. But we got a campus guide. But I need 2 red for this. And I need like 5 things. I think we mulligan this. Okay. Actually, maybe I should keep Divine Resilience there instead of the Resolute. Because I'm going to play the Youthful on 2 anyway. Hmm. Archdruid is a card. Into Dwynen's Elite? The dream. Christ. I think we're gonna die. Alright. Oh well. Alright, I was gonna kill the Witness Protection, but now we just make your move and kill that. Sure. We want to make that smaller. We just want to get the stuff out of there. Oh boy. Alright. GG's. Okay, I need the other make your move. That ain't it. Alright, too bad. Alright, rares. I had a rare. I had a Krenko. Couldn't cast it, though. Oh well. We can do this. We has the power. Okay. I'd rather be on the play with us, obviously. But, hopefully we can get there. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Okay. If they try to kill the 3/1, we sack it to destroy the enchantment that was holding back Kellen. If they just play a creature, we have the +1/+1 and ignore the combat damage. It was a good line for us. Our stuff lined up really well against what they wanted to do. Starting on 3 is not great, but we are on the draw. I'm gonna keep this. I have my colors. I have 3 mana. Ugh. Alright, we'll go fetch up another red source. Not a 2-drop. Alright, too bad. Playing one creature out might let them tempo me out too quickly by putting it back on top of my library. I think this is the better play. I think we go next to combat and all attack. Then we let them counter this. Nope, okay. I'm doing that because I already used a removal spell on it. So if it's Aetherize, we attack with all of them still. That's fine. We're one off. Well, I could have played both of these and gone for the win, but again, if it's Aetherize, that's so bad. They must be missing an entire color. Yeah. Okay. Could have Sure Struck or Fleeting Flight in response, or Divine Resilience in response to kill spells, but it's just blue. So we would Sure Strike in response to like -1, -0. Okay. Trophy again! Yay! That's nice. I like that. That makes me happy. I'll take it and be happy.